Very swampy indeed. Just walking along, and then I noticed this. Look at the size of that. There we go.
that is everything set up and put where they should be. That whole setup took me about 45 minutes, longer than it really should have, only because I'm still learning which way round this is when I deploy it, because they use nautical terms starboard and port, starboard, yeah, starboard and port, and yeah, it's just, I need to learn which way is which. I will do eventually. It's only my second time using this. This is the Amok Hammock. It's the Draumr 5.0 XL, and yeah, it's one of the most comfortable hammocks I've slept on. It's the only hammock I've slept on, so but I wanted to go for something high-end to start with, because I like my sleep, and this has been rated one of the most comfortable hammocks you could sleep in, so I just went for it, bit the bullet, spent the money. I do have the tarp that goes with this, but I haven't seam sealed it yet, so I'm just using my DD 3x3 tarp at the moment. Yeah, I'm in a lovely woodland near my home, here in Norfolk, and yeah, so I'm just watching out for any deadfall. I am right next to a tree that is leaning against another tree, which is an obvious no, you shouldn't really, but I can tell that if it's going to fall, it's going to fall that direction, which should be quite fun to hear in the middle of the night. Yeah, it's quite a nice day. I'm not sure what the time is, but phone is what I'm recording with. I imagine it's now just gone past 4:30, coming 5, so I'm going to need to start making my dinner soon. I'm going to make corned beef hash. Should be lovely. Took me about an hour and a bit to get here to the spot. I've been to the spot before, but I took the long way around, which I almost got myself lost, but I've got 3 words, so it wouldn't have mattered too much. I would have found my way out. Yeah, it's just going to be another chill night. Today I'm going to be cooking on my trusty Trengia 27 cooking kit. It's a very reliable kit. Looks lighter than it actually is. I've just packed it full of extra bits like soap and hand sanitizer, a couple of citronella candles, because there are some mozzies about, and it does help drive them away a bit. But in case it doesn't, I've also got jungle formula. You can always rely on that. I don't want to be bitten by ticks either. Don't want to get Lyme's disease or anything like that. So I've got to stay safe and stay well. So yeah, I'll start cooking. I'm just going to set my stove up, boil some water, have a cup of coffee, and start getting my dinner sorted. So that is the Trengia 27 cook set all set up with this stove in the middle. I haven't lit it yet. I just wanted to show you a modification that I have made, because it's just a small inconvenient problem that's really easy to fix. So if, in my case, where I just want to boil a cup of water to make 1 cup of tea for myself, there's no way that I can fit a cup on top of here, even with the lowest pot stand. It will not sit. Either I need to get a bigger mug, which doesn't really work for me because I want to keep small, or I did what I did here. It's just a simple bit of grate that's been cut to size, which sits on the bottom steps of the pot stand, and it's not going anywhere. And the great thing is you can pretty much orientate it anyway, and it just sits without a problem. Now I can rest my mug on top of over the flame without smothering the flame at all, and I can boil a single cup of water. Lovely. While my water boils, I thought I'd quickly go through my food bag, which is a reused Trekology chair bag. The chair is broken. Someone sat on it a bit too quickly and broke the plastic that holds the metal poles, but here is my food tonight. Got a very large tea and coffee kit, just so I don't have to keep refilling it so often. Got pot noodle, tin of loose potatoes, 2 loaves of small tiger bread, some corned beef, beans and sausage, a Wayfair real what does it say, all day breakfast. This is just in case something goes wrong with the rest of the food. I've got that, and a sausage roll. But the plan is to make corned beef hash tonight, a very simple one, just with beans, corned beef and potatoes. But yeah, I think my water is pretty much boiling, so yeah, I'll make my coffee now. It's lovely. It's just something nice about being sat here. It's peaceful. I'd say it's nice to listen to all the bird song and stuff, but I've been listening to some audiobooks. That's how I enjoy my time out here. Right now I'm listening to George Orwell's 1984, the new theatrical version with multiple cast members, including Andrew Garfield and Tom Hardy, 2 of the big names on it. Yeah. About to start making my dinner. I've just opened a tin of peeled potatoes. I forgot my can opener, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way with a nice big knife. And I've just chopped up the potatoes. I'm going to add the corned beef and the beans all at once, mix it together, heat it up. It's like living off of war rations, I know, but it'll be substantial, it'll be warm or hot, and that's all you really need out here in the woods. Something hot and something that'll keep you going. And if I'm still hungry later for whatever reason, I've got a pot noodle just in case. That's the corned beef, diced into big chunks. It'll break down more as it's cooked. And that's the beans and sausages. I need to try and stir this without spilling it everywhere. And then once I put it over the stove, I need to try not to burn it, or else I'm going to have a fun time scrubbing my pot when I get home. That's it. All cooked, and it resembles, well, you know. I'm going to have it with some loaves of tiger bread, and that'll be my dinner tonight. It's currently just about to turn 6 o'clock, so perfect timing. It's a beautiful day. It was raining earlier. I keep trying to come while it's raining because I need to practice being out in the rain and dealing with harsher weather, but every time I get here it stops raining and it's lovely, which is not really much to complain about, really. But yeah, I'm going to tuck in and carry on listening to 1984. I'm really loving this audiobook and I would recommend it. It's only just come out, but yeah. That was a lovely dinner, very washed up. I've got myself a small all-purpose soap just because I don't like carrying around dirty pots in my bag. I feel like it's going to attract something in the night, so birds or mice or anything like that. I'd rather not have all that trying to rummage in my bag while I sleep. Eventually I will get myself a gear sling to just put underneath the hammock that I can put my bag into so it stays off the ground, but it should be fine tonight. Yeah, I'm just enjoying ginger beer at the moment just to help keep my stomach balanced, and then a bit later on I'll crack open these spiced rum and cokes. Yeah, no, don't know what these are going to taste like. I prefer Captain Morgan's myself. Never had these before, but I'm sure they'll be nice. But yeah, I think there's going to be one more small video before I go to sleep, and then I'll be off tonight because my phone's battery is starting to get a bit low for my liking. I forgot to bring my power bank with me, but well, I got a bit bored of just sitting outside. It's getting a bit cold now, so got inside. It's lovely under here. I've got so much space for all my stuff. Keeping all the bags up here for all the various things, like the tarp and the sleeping pad, and also the hammock. Got a little project that I'm doing, just making some kind of belt with a quick release knots. Well, it's not even knots, it's just woven so that it's easy to quickly undo in case I need a bunch of paracord for whatever reason. Yeah. Right now I've got the back up. If I pull on these cords on both sides, it allows me to raise up the back, and if I pull the cords on the front end, it allows the bottom to bend down, so it's almost like a chair. But because I've pitched this up so it's quite low down to the ground, I'm not going to do the chair mode. I don't want the bottom dragging on the ground, just to keep it clean. I might actually be sat slightly on top of my bag at the moment, but it is stopping me from rocking, which is quite nice, as the rocking motion can make people quite nauseous. I'm still getting used to it, but yeah. I'm starting to warm up a bit as well, because I've got a very warm Rab sleeping bag. This is the Rab Ascent Pro 800 XL. That's rated for minus 15 degrees. That's its limit. It will never get to degrees Celsius. It will never get that cold here in the UK, hopefully. But yeah, I should be nice and warm, and with a down quilt on top of that, I'm warm for days. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on listening to my audiobook, and once it gets darker I will put on my eye mask, because even though it's dark out, it's not dark enough. I like it to be pitch black, and being in essentially an open top mesh hammock, you won't get pitch black out here. So I had to get myself eye mask just for that. Only £6 on Amazon. But yeah, this will be the last part of today, and I will catch you tomorrow. Morning, ladies and gents. It's now just past It's now nearly 6:45 even, and yeah, I had a pretty decent sleep. Bit rocky at the start just because it was very loud winds, but eventually just got used to it and it was pretty good. Yeah, just have a look around. Tell you what, the pheasants, noisy little bastards they are, just constantly in the morning flying around, having a look around, and every time I move just slightly they fly right back to wherever. But yeah, I'm just gonna make myself a coffee and have something to eat, and then I'll pack up and start making my way back. So this is my breakfast prepared. Sausage roll, pot noodle, and a cup of coffee. It's not much, but it's warm. It'll warm me up for a bit while I get everything put away and packed up, and then I'll make my way out of this Woodlands and walk all the way back home, which will be about an hour and a half journey. But yeah, bon appetit. Well, that's me all packed away and strapped up. I am now going to make my way home. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.